and welcome to Dragon Age Origins. So, I have played this before, like a really long time ago, and I played as a city elf rogue. So, I've got some fond memories of this. Now, the only difference is my version is modded, so there might be a few bugs here and there. It's not gonna be a lot of fun to see them, but I did want to spice up the graphical look of the game just a little bit with a few tweaks. So, enough blabbing from me. Let's get this started. And so is the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Trinities. 813. Morbid. Wow, I kind of forgot.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption.
I'd call that human nature.
They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
You know, I kind of always thought that this whole scene with Orzammar and the deep roads here looked a hell of a lot like the Dwarven city in Lord of the Rings: The Fellowship of the Ring. It just looks so awesome. That's a lot of catch-up.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed.
Well, someone's having a barbecue. Damn. Dude, you're badass.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
Dude, come on, you're not even trying to sneak up on him. You're just like literally, hey, I'm just gonna tickle your back, hi. Well, you got stabbed in the stomach for that. Well, and you got kicked off a cliff.
It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon.
Those are a lot of matches.
Help us all.
God, my chair is so creaky. Sorry about that. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna be female. Like I said, I have played as the city elf rogue, like an archer character, and while it was fun, it made the game really hard for me because I was playing on normal mode. And yeah, you're kind of squishy in some situations in there. Dwarf, come on, I'm really short in like real life. I want to be a little bit taller, so we're gonna be a human. I'm not much a fan of being a mage. Sure, it's cool shooting lightning and shit out of your hands, but no. It's It's not my style. I either like to, like, stab people in the back, or just get strapped with the biggest weapon I can find and swing it all over the place. That didn't sound very good, but anyway. So we're gonna be a warrior and a human noble. You know, that's the only thing I didn't like a lot about this game. I feel like they could have maybe added some more options for the human if you're not like a mage. Because if you're a mage, you can just be that. But the rogue is exactly the same thing, so it would have been cool if they maybe added a different origin story for the human. If you're either a noble or you're a mage. Then again, I guess no, they've got different stuff. I mean, look at that. They've got 3 paths they can go. And yeah, the dwarves are the only other guys that are like strapped to 2. But getting away from myself here, we're gonna be a warrior and we're gonna be a human noble. Born to wealth and power, second only to royalty, you find your training in both diplomacy and battle put to the test as your brother leads the bulk of your family's forces to war in the south. Sounds ominous.
Greetings.
So, I'm not gonna mess around too much with the character creator because I'm not a very creative person when it comes to this stuff. So I'm just gonna make someone who's passable enough that for the next few hours I'm not gonna feel like I need to cringe every time I look at my own character. So yeah, we're gonna leave that preset. I'm just gonna change a handful of things. Skin, no, that's fine. Hair, yeah, let's give her a different hairstyle. No. Maybe. No. Honestly, that's not bad, but just a whole 3 ponytail thing just kind of reminds me too much of pigtails and everything. Ah, water. So refreshing. Buns? That's not gonna be a good idea. I'm gonna keep making bun puns all through the freaking play if I do that. It's pretty practical. A warrior needs short hair, but not very interesting. No. Also practical and decent-ish, but I've got another one in mind that also fits the practical thing. See? There we go. And just because I feel like being a little bit different, we're gonna give her red hair. Eyebrows, if I remember right, that's the best setting for them, but let's see what we've got. Oh god. That looks awful. That just looks horrible. No. Okay. Well, no. I think those ones were the ones that we started with, yeah. They're actually the best if I remember. Those aren't that bad. I mean, they're not that bushy, but I feel like I'm at a crossroads between femme and tomboy. Or it's just me talking nonsense now, but that just doesn't suit what I'm going for at the moment. I still want someone who can get laid and still look badass. There we go. Nose. I always felt for a warrior that's like kind of button nose. Let's give her a nose with some character. There we go. Something a little bit more straight. Oh, that reminds me. I'm getting lost in my words here. I'm sorry that it's like midnight. Oh god, it's almost 1 AM. And you know, we're just gonna have some fun. I like the eye shape. Well, let's give her green eyes. Make her a typical redhead. And portraits, background. That looks a little bit boring. Let's make it a little bit more exciting. That doesn't look bad, but I actually like this blue one. Expression? Let's make her a bit mischievous. Or sassy. There we go. Name? Yeah, we're gonna give her a different name. There we go. Time for the other interesting and fun stuff. Constitution, dexterity, and strength. Yeah, we're gonna go that route. And I'm gonna push one in willpower for more stamina. And one more to strength. Why not? So, what I will be doing is I'm actually gonna give her a point in herbalism so that I can craft my own health poultices when I need them and I'm not near a store and I can't pick any up. Because honestly, throughout this game, you pick up a ton of elf fruit. You don't even need to buy it, you just pick it up everywhere. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna give her this because it gives extra health and reduced fatigue on your armor, so you don't have that much of a penalty on there. I'm not gonna make her a dual wielder. Oh my god. Archery? No. Weapon and shield. I'm kinda not happy that they already give you a point in this. Like, oh well, you don't have a choice, but there you go. No, it's not a major thing, it's just one of my little gripes. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for a pommel strike, because that can kinda help you out when you're in a pinch. Okay, we're ready. She's ready. She looks beautiful and prepared and noble. And sadly for all of you guys, she's gonna have my personality. Let's do this.
For generations, your family, the Couslands, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Cousland's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see you there. How? You remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear.
Dude, you creep the living shit out of me. You just look like a weasel. That's... God. Okay. But we're a noble person, but we're not gonna be completely friendly and everything because he just rubs me wrong. Was I brought here for a reason?
Since your brother is leading our forces south and I'm going with the Owl, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Oh. Giving the youngest absolute power. This could be interesting. I'll do my best, Father.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Artemis Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
Well, yeah. I mean, it speaks for itself. They're an order of great warriors.
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
Well, you know, I want to be a warrior, and I want to be pretty good at it. I mean, they're basically like the best of the best, so I could learn a lot from them. Is there a reason I shouldn't join them?
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
Aha,
I've not
point
so
for me.
many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle.
Damn it.
Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Yeah, sure. Give me a hard task, would ya? Yeah, of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get away from the creepy old guy. Where is Fergus?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
I've always sort of found it funny that they don't just use their full names. It's just like, oh, with my grandson and his wife. It's like, wow, you can't even say their names. I'm disappointed.
It shall be done.
Right, let's get rid of that. I'm not gonna use it. Wow. My own home, and there are locked doors everywhere. Okay. Before we get to the fun stuff, though, let's do a little bit of exploring. I mean...
Good evening, milady.
Evening? Wait a minute. It's still the afternoon. Are you blind? Colorblind? What? Never mind. Let's just move on. I don't think he uses his eyes that well. Oh, well, don't worry. I'm not gonna bother you. Well, not yet at least. I first want to take a look at this.
Very well.
Oh, free XP. And a codex entry. Yeah, let's bother him.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all.
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
From that previous angle, it seriously looked like she had a unibrow. Yeah, sure, I would appreciate that, Mother Malol.
Please, child, call me Malol. I've known you since you were a wee babe after all. Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need.
I'm going to be respectfully silent.
Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be. Your faith is silent tonight. I hope you are just deep in reflection. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me.
Yeah, I should go anyway. Don't worry about it. You get back to your prayers and...
We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
You know, bless them to make sure everything is fine. Alright, moving on. Let's run through here. What's down here? No, I can't go out there. Another locked door. And another one. Well, guess that's turning
evening,
into a
milady.
thing. Dude, look up. It's still daytime. I think that helmet is toasting your brain. Just running. Let's.
I shall
can
do
go
it.
in here actually. God damn it! I didn't choose a voice. Oh, that's fine. I almost got excited about that. And in here. And a big ass laundry room. Nope, that's fine. That's still the main hall.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Wow, rude. Not even saying hello, you just jump into it. Hello to you too, Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply that I've been looking everywhere for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Oh, Nan is just blowing off steam. She's always been like that.
Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
Then I guess I should go collect them, shouldn't I?
That would be wise, before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
To the kitchen?
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Oh yeah, I can absolutely hear it. What? That sounds like a battle cry. Okay.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Have a chill pill, woman. Damn. You know what? Let's just get on with this because, oh, your attitude. I'm sorry he's bothering your Nan.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Yeah, you definitely either need a chill pill or you need to get laid. One of the two. Hold on, I need a weapon. I can't just go. Oh, that'll work. That over there. Ceremonial dagger. You know, while I'm here doing all of this, I can just as well start wearing some of this stuff. One to all attributes. Yeah, that'll work. 3 to cunning. Now, the only reason I'm adding cunning is it helps you with your persuasion checks. So if you have persuasion, it's just really more if you have cunning, you have a higher persuasion check, whereas strength gives you a higher intimidation check. And, well, sometimes you can brute force your way out of a situation, or you can just straight out talk your way out of a situation. Worked for me many a time. Okay. Band of Fire. 3 to Constitution, Fire Resistance, Spirit Resistance. Well, that always works. Wicked Oath. There we go. And Band of Fire. I can't believe I still remember some of this stuff. Okay, let's go get the dog out of the larder. Oh, look at the stubtail. Puppy!
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Well, they said he's smart. You know, usually when dogs bark like that, they're generally trying to tell you something. So, yeah, are you trying to tell me something, boy? No.
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait.
I hear squeaking.
Did you hear that?
What are we gonna call you? Oh, I got an idea. You are called Sausage. And you are my sausage because, well, your tail just kind of reminds me of one. For a normal setting, I do not remember this being this easy. Maybe. Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna complain. This is like fast and easy and quick. There we go.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Honestly, Sir Gilmore, that huge-ass sword of yours was just overkill with the rats. I mean, could have just used the dagger and would have done the same job. It certainly looks that way.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is.
I want to tell
But seeing
Nan.
as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
I want to tell Nan. I want to tell Nan all about it. Alright, you know what? Since we're in here and I see some glowy stuff. Deep mushroom? No, that doesn't sound very appealing. Sack? What is it with all these mushrooms? Ugh, never mind.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. All the blood you see on both of us is just us having tenderized the roast for you, just to make it that much easier for your cooking. Actually, no, he was defending your larder from rats. Big ones.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Well, what else was I supposed to say? This is cherry jam? Yes, the rats are dead. It's quite a mess, in fact.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms.
Are you sure about that?
Here then. Take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog.
Softy.
Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Okay. And time to move on. I think there's not really many places left to explore in here. It doesn't look like it's... there's nothing in here. It's not that big a castle, actually. I mean, I've seen bigger in other games. But then again, this is just like a turn. He's like a higher duke or something. Oh well.
Oh, my lady, we were just,
Oh, you were just playing cards?
well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Tarn stationed us here.
Nah, don't worry about it, man. I won't say anything. Though, getting a cut of the winnings would be awesome for that, but okay.
We appreciate that, my lady. Thank you.
I never get any good things. Alright.
Good evening,
What's
my
up
lady.
here? Again? Wait, all of you look exactly the same. Are you brothers or something? Is it just one big family? Is this how cloning stormtroopers started? Oh well. Do we want to talk to this guy? He's got a name. And yeah, let's first see what else is. Oh, free book. And oh, another free book. Let's go find out what he has to say then.
Hello, my dear girl. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
It's alright. It is boring.
I see you haven't changed. Perhaps it would benefit you to join our lesson?
No, thank you. I must attend to an important task. Honestly, if this is something I can skip at the moment, I will. As interesting as the lore of this game is and everything, I'm not that invested in the, like, history of a singular family. I'm more interested in the history in general of the battles that were faced and things like that, but I don't know, maybe he could explain more about that, but I just like to get past this at this point.
Oh, does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence. I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps
What a
you should go.
burn.
I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself.
Okay. And, you do realize what they say about talking to yourself, right? Just curious. Sorry guys for anyone that actually wanted me to ask them questions. I just feel like that could have been a little bit of waste of time, and I feel like I need to get things moving along a bit.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king.
Oh boy.
Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Wait a minute, I just noticed. Where the hell is all the blood on my dress gone? Do I have some kind of a miracle cleaner or something that I don't know about? Nan's head exploded and my hound ate the kitchen staff. Yeah, that's actually something I would really say in real life.
Well, at least one of us will have had a decent dinner. Perhaps your hound left something I can feed my guests. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Wait, weren't you drunk? That is so me. Yes.
I'm so proud of my pup's mastery of tact and diplomacy.
Well, it was a lovely salon, from what little I remember.
Which wouldn't be much, considering we had to pour you into the carriage afterwards.
Holy
You remember
hell,
my son, Dyron.
How much wine have you had?
He's not married yet either.
Don't
hell no.
listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
Thank you, flatterer. Goes so cute. Well, he's being polite, so I'm just gonna say thank you. That's all.
And this is my lady in waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
And she says that after seeing you whacking stuffed men in the courtyard, sweating like a mule.
Your daughter's prowess with the blade is most impressive.
I was quite the battle maiden myself in my day. But I think it was the softer arts that helped me land a husband.
Oh, please, I like my freedom. And besides, the training dummies don't complain when I beat them.
All evidence to the contrary.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
Goodbye. You know, I'm actually kind of curious what dialogue you'll get. They said they were going to the study. So it's through here again. No. Ah. Let's hear what they have to say.
Hello again. Your castle study is wonderful. Might I ask whose collection this is?
You know what? Let's be kind and nice to him. I mean, he's being polite. It was my grandfather's, but I come here often to read.
So would I. Do you have a favorite book?
I don't want to talk about books. No. Not really, no. The Dragons of Tevinter by Brother Timaeus. Oh. The Art of Passion by Brother Capria.
Oh, that was banned by the Chantry, wasn't it? Quite provocative, I understand. I've, never read it myself.
Honestly, I was expecting him to be shocked and blushing and everything. I could tell you all about it. It isn't really meant for reading. I'm only joking. I could tell you all about it. You know, the pictures in there, they were spot on.
Oh, that's not necessary. Perhaps another time.
Okay. Yeah, let's leave the poor guy. I think we embarrassed him enough.
Of course, milady. I am sure you have much to do yet.
Let's talk to her.
That is a wonderful dog. He seems very noble and intelligent. Greetings once again, my lady.
Yeah, okay, I haven't seen many elven ladies in waiting, which is true. If I remember the whole lore behind the Dragon Age, I've played Dragon Age Inquisition I haven't finished and everything, but I do remember not many nobles actually have a high standing of elves. They usually stick around as kitchen staff and servants, so I haven't seen many elven ladies in waiting.
Lady Landra has been very good to me. I am lucky. If I may, I see that you have no ladies in waiting. Is this usual for a noblewoman of your rank?
For me it is. I don't like others serving me.
That is not a sentiment I see amongst other noblewomen.
How did you come to know Lady Landra?
My family has been in service to hers for many years. Lady Landra elevated my place as a reward for our loyalty. I hope this position might pass to my daughter.
Oh, you have a daughter? That's adorable.
Forgive me, I shouldn't have mentioned her.
No, it's quite alright. Tell me about her.
Her name is Amathine. Her father died of a wasting sickness 2 years ago.
Yeah, I've got a brat cat and she's gonna start getting noisy, guys. I apologize about that. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. He is with the Maker now.
I bet she has your beautiful eyes.
She does. Many people say she looks a great deal like me. I'm the only one who sees her father in her.
I'm liking the flirting options here. It's a little bit on the smooth side. It sounds like Lady Landra has been good to you.
Lady Landra is good to her elven servants. That is not true in many households, but I hear it is in yours. It speaks well of your father to show such compassion.
You know, we could have flirted with her a bit, so... I'm kind of curious if I can keep doing that by asking her more personal questions. Tell me more about yourself.
I am an open book, my lady. What would you like to know?
Where were you born?
Lady Landra's manor is not half so large as your castle, so my family lives in the alienage.
Oh, do you enjoy living there?
There, we do not stand out quite so much. In an alienage, my daughter learns what it means to be elven. As much as possible, so much of our history has been lost.
Ah, yeah, I remember that. It's quite interesting, actually. I mean, they were enslaved, broke free. Then you get the Dalish elves who still live wild and free, and they kind of look down on the city elves. It's all very interesting. Something, if I remember bits and pieces of lore from having played this the first time and what I remember of Dragon Age 2 and so on, I might mention it, but I speak in a correction. I could be wrong. But anyway, is there anyone special back home?
No longer. I have little time for such things.
Oh, surely you're joking. Someone as beautiful as you?
You flatter me, my lady. I am not so pretty that suitors are lining up, if that's what you mean.
Oh, yeah. Let's see how far we can push this. What do you think of humans?
That is an awkward question. What do you mean?
Well, do you find humans attractive? The reverse is true enough.
Some humans, yes, without question.
I'd like to ask you about something else.
Of course.
I think we should get to know each other better.
Are we doing just that? What else did you have in mind?
Something a bit more intimate, later on in my room.
I see. I think I might like that. If I come to your door once everyone is asleep, would that be agreeable, my lady?
Oh yes, that would be very agreeable.
Until tonight, then.
Well, that was an interesting plan. That's panned out quite a bit different from what I guessed it would. So, yeah, We're getting late, woohoo! But yeah, time to move on to task. We're going to find Fergus and talk to him, and deliver him our father's message, and see what happens.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren, and I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
You know, me with my red hair and green eyes, and them with, well, him with his brown hair and brown eyes, I feel like the adopted child. Huh. Well, okay. Should I wait outside? Just let me know when you two are finished. Yep.
When there's a man in your life, you'll understand.
I prefer my freedom, thank you.
One day you'll meet someone who can handle you. Mark my words.
I highly doubt that. Let's see, did you know there's a Grey Warden in the castle?
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come?
He's going to test Sir Gilmore.
Good for him. I hope he makes it. If I were a Grey Warden, though, I'd have my eye on you. Not that Father would ever allow it.
You're telling me. Do you really think the war will be over that quickly?
Word from the south is that the battles have gone well. There's no evidence that this is a true blight, just a large raid.
Could that be true?
I'll see for myself soon enough. Pray for me, love, and I'll be back within a month or two.
That actually does sound a little bit too good to be true. I wish I could go with you.
I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
In Antiva, a woman fighting in battle would be unthinkable.
Is that so? I always heard Antivan women were quite dangerous.
With kindness and poison only, my husband.
This from the woman who serves me my tea.
Yeah, bro, you might want to check your tea next time. Just for in case. I mean, you never know what's gonna happen. I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Oh, he doesn't need a prayer. A good shield would be more useful.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
You say this with your wife right beside you.
You would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
Oh, believe me, she can handle herself. She always has.
It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
What? Why am I getting sent off to bed so early? I mean, the sun is still out. Oh, hold on. We're gonna get late. Never mind. I'm on my way. Kind of forgot how cool this design was. Looks awesome. Any day now. Please? Maybe? So, filling the awkward silence. How's everyone doing? Alright. I see butts. And I expected bigger boobies, but then again, okay.
Your hound is making so much noise. He seems so angry.
Well, yeah, I'd say something is probably wrong then.
I thought I heard yelling when I woke up, but now I hear nothing. I'm gonna see if someone's in the hall.
Wait, I was about to say that might not be the best idea, but, well, okay, I guess it's a bit too late. Okay, I need to equip my naked self. Weapon, ceremonial dagger. Let's go for the Cousland ceremonial sword. Armor-wise, noble clothes are not gonna cut it this time. Oh, Cousland ceremonial helmet. That's pretty decent stats. Ceremonial gloves, boots, and kuras. Kite shield. That actually looks pretty spiffy. Okay, time to... God damn it, I just put all of this stuff on. Well, at least I remember what it was. It's that, and that, and... a Wicked Oath, and the Band of Fire. Okay, I think we're ready to kill some people. I'll take him. Sausage, you can go for the archer. Just the way we planned it, alright?
Send me.
It's just me or Sausage doing a better job than I am. Yeah, he's... Oh, I'm actually beating my dog. Come on, we can kill him. We can destroy him. Almost there, almost there. Yes. We beat the dog. Alright, now we can help him out. Oh, and we leveled both of us. Good. Alright.
Tell us.
How the hell should I know? I just woke up. How am I supposed to know these things? And that is a big axe. Compensating for anything? Just wondering. We are absolutely obliterating these guys.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
Wait, hold on. My character had a facial expression? Something that wasn't, like, dead, fish-eyed calm? I'm surprised. I'm stunned. Yeah, okay. I was about to ask you that.
They never got through the door, thanks to you.
Oh,
the
that's
scream
good news.
woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howl's men. Why would they attack us?
Well, I think it's bloody obvious. He betrayed father. He attacks while our troops are gone.
You don't think Howl's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
Again, you guys sent me to bed early. So no, I haven't seen him. I was in my room.
We must find him.
Okay, you know what? She said she was a fighter before. Can you still handle a weapon, Mother?
I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
Okay. Thing is, if I remember,
Perhaps
some
we can
other
salvage
playthroughs
some things
I've
here,
seen.
darling. Some of your father's belongings.
I've seen other people play
On
this,
that
so I'm just
trunk.
like, I remember bits and pieces of seeing other people. Okay. Weapons? I saw a great sword in there. Yes! Oh my god, that feels good. I can actually use it. And Mother Dearest, you can get a sword and a shield. Okay, I think we're ready. Hold on. Since we've got a few points, I'm gonna put one in there and one in And 2 in there, you know what, can never have it too much health. I think I'm gonna put a point in coercion this time. And let's give me another skill. Sunder Arms. That's definitely gonna be helpful for me. I'm actually sad it doesn't show you. This is one of those pesky bugs I mentioned when it comes to the mods. It still doesn't explain it there either, which is quite odd.
As you say.
It helps to bring down their attack power. It's like a debuff, which is very, very useful. Same with stuff like the shield pommel. It definitely helps you out a lot. And like the pommel strike and stuff like that. I highly recommend getting any skill that can help you with the debuff on your enemies. Oh shit. Well, this isn't what one wants to see.
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
Why would they do this? Honestly, it's a bit redundant. I mean, if he kills all of the family members, there's no heir. He can just take it all over, so I'll make them pay.
I was not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go, I don't want to see this.
Yeah, honestly, that's a low blow, but politically I can understand why he does it. Come on, mother. You can have him, and Mr. Sausage can have the archers there in the back.
Yes!
I promise that's not blood, kids. That's it's strawberry jam. Yeah, and we are just covered in it. It's good for the skin. Well, apparently my character's feeling particularly vicious. Do you have loot? No, you don't have loot. Oh, you have loot. You had money. Okay, let's see. Is there anything I can have in here? And of course it's bloody locked. Story of my life.
Oh dear, Landra.
It's the drunk lady.
I'm so sorry. If she hadn't come to me. If she hadn't been here.
You know, these animations for the bleeding people, it kind of reminds me of the Neverwinter Nights game, the first one. Like, that's years and years and years ago. Okay. Well, there's enough fires for barbecues, I'd warrant.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
Honestly, I think it's pretty obvious, but there's not many of us, so how can we get out of the castle?
The servants' passage leads out from the larder. But we must find your father first. The front gates. That's where your father must be.
Probably, so let's go.
If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Then let us be swift.
First, like usual, let's do some exploring and looting.
Very well.
Let's see what we can get up to.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
What? Don't be a coward, stand and fight.
Yes, my lady. Here they come!
Okay. This is gonna be a bit of a problem, so I'm just gonna run everyone ahead. Okay. Yeah, Sausage, you're already doing good. You can actually go and help out the guard over there. I think we've got the guard there.
As you said.
easy. I was just sort of jinxing myself. Yeah, just bad luck. I jinxed myself and I did it in the worst way possible. Mom, you need a healing poultice too, so you can take that. Sausage is still okay. I see you block that. Jeez. These archers are a real problem.
Don't give them the advantage. Now we can back.
Worst they can do pinning shot and they've got a few knockback skills as well. Wrap the dogs down.
Best be wary.
Oh, at least the servant is pretty ballsy. Thank you. I keep missing way too much. I might have to up my dexterity just a little bit.
There is no glory.
Servant's dead. It's okay. I'll avenge you. Oh, you dirty bastard. Okay, let's gather up everyone.
Let us dispatch them, and quickly.
Oh, another one.
How will pay for what we've done?
Oh, that was too much of a battle. Oh, Elfroot. Let's first go in here. Oh, man.
You will be avenged, old sage. I swear it.
Damn it. Locked. I get the feeling no one wants me to get into any of their chests here. No, I don't mean it that way. A chest, like a container. Not a chest like breasts. God damn it. I'm just making it worse myself, aren't I? Stand here. Oh yeah, this is the treasury.
We're getting close to the treasury. The Cousland family blade lies inside. Here, darling, take my key.
Close to the
blade
treasury?
Cannot fall into Hal's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
Close to the treasure? I just touched the door. That's oh, never mind. What if this door was locked? How did they die? That doesn't make sense. Okay. Shiny. Interesting. I think it's actually weaker than what I might have. I remember stats correctly.
As you say.
Oh, that's a shit ton of money. Okay, I'm not complaining. Let's move on. More to kill, more to be... Okay. Hold on. You, please. Please, take care of him. Kill him. He is gonna make our lives miserable.
Let's fight. Let's fight.
There is hope yet.
Archers and mages are the bane of my existence. Stamina potion. That can work. Let's put that in there. What's this? Another lesser. Oh, at least I'm building up poultices again. That can be useful. Oh, another dead knight. Well, whatever I don't use, I can always just sell. Another health poultice. Can never have too many of those. Let's see if Malola's okay. Oh, never mind. There's a major war going on in here. I was about to wonder, did she just step into battle or not? money. I don't actually. No. More health poultices would be nice. Okay. Where the hell did you guys come from?
I shall do it.
Seriously? Archer? Pinning shot, crippling shot, whatever you want to call it, each freaking... What? Immo has one. I missed so many times. Why did I miss you so much? Why are you guys standing there like idiots? Help us! We're unfortunate, man. We can't do anything. We're gonna get blood in our suits.
You did well, my dear.
This Illyrian potion will always help if I get a mage in my party. Moving on.
Enemies approaching.
Oh god. What did I step into? Shoot. This is gonna be... I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be tough because we need to get this bitch over here. You've had way too much fun just shooting the hell out of us. Oh, the other guy's already down. Jeez. Merciless. I like it.
Go, man the gate. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lady, you're both alive. I was certain Howe's men had gotten through.
They did get through.
They killed Oriana and Oren. I can't believe... Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, your ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Howe's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
Honestly, we need to find Father first.
When I last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Maker watch over you.
Maker watch over us all.
Well, this is definitely a morbid start to our life and things over here. Let's first loot. Earthen cinch, 1 armor. Useful. Pretty darn useful. Less Illyrium. He didn't have anything. Oh, you do. More money. Oh, wow. Right off the bat, we're in another fight. Vicious. Okay, this door's open now.
Maker, help us all.
Nothing
We're gonna
interesting in
die.
here. Just a shit ton of elves. I don't want a mushroom. Oh, you got something sparkly. Whoa! What? What? That was an interesting glitch. that number, dude? Anyone have loot? No, no one has loot. And that's a dead end, so... yeah, we should probably head to the kitchen. I think I should save, though. I have a really bad habit of never doing that, then I have to start shit over. Oh, this happens so often. Oh, crap, there's another Hound Knight. Okay, I'm gonna have to take him. Sausage can have him. Mother dearest, you can take that one, and we do have one. We have 2 guards with us.
I'm busy at the moment.
Let's do that in Sunday arms just to bring his health down a bit.
Now we can how we'll pay for what we've done.
Well, sadly, I'm not freaking immune. This is not looking good for me. Come on, guys. Really, I died on the last shot.
Serves me right.
That's... okay. Buckle of the Wilds. 3 to defense and 1 to armor. Oh, that's pretty...
As you say.
I can actually... I think I've got a plan with what to do with that. Let's go down here. I see an open door. Nothing interesting. A sack. What's inside? What is it with mushrooms in this place? Really? Okay.
Oh, it is begun.
Money in a barrel. Well, I found stranger things in stranger places. Aww. No. All of them are dead. Ugh.
As you say.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering
That's
when you
a
would get
hell of a lot of blood. I don't
Maker's
think
blood,
he's
what's
gonna
happening?
last.
You're bleeding.
Al's men found me first. Almost did me in right there.
Yeah. How did you get here? You can hardly move.
Duncan, God, found me. Brought me here.
And left you lying in your own blood. We must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
Honestly, I wouldn't. If I wouldn't choose any of these, I would be like, well, sorry, it's gonna sound cold, but he's already dying. There's not much we can do. The castle's gonna fall, so we should leave. Like, myself and whoever is surviving, we should just leave. But they're not gonna give it to me, and, well, he said he's not gonna be able to survive the standing, so dragging him is just gonna put just as much on the wound, so I think this one is the closest we'll get, actually. Then we will stay and defend you.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
Yeah, Hal must have something planned for him too.
Bryce, no. The servants' passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. House men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Again, I wouldn't really choose any of these, but okay. Are you going to help us, Duncan?
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you. Take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
Well, looks like I'm turning into a Grey Warden anyway. What about Sir Gilmore?
Truthfully, you were always my first choice. I will take the Tyrna and your daughter to Ostagar, to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then your daughter joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
Yeah, sure. I accept your offer.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our daughter will not die of Hal's treachery. She will live and make her mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
Now, that's what I call love from a couple that have been together for a really long time. And there's no other way about it. I've got to take this one. I'm actually kind of sad.
Then live, darling. Become a Grey Warden and do what is right.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
Damn, this has really been a bit of a harsh introduction into our character's life for this one. But then again, even if you see the Daily Shelf one, I won't say it's that harsh from what I've seen before, but the City Elf one and this one were two of the more darker origin paths that I've seen so far. I haven't seen the one for the dwarf yet. But, wow. What a way to start our story. Really.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
No, can't say that we have, but yeah. And I bring very important news. You might want to hear this.
Is it about your father? Your brother has been concerned about him.
He's not coming. He died when our castle was taken.
Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Artemis Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Hao to justice. You have my word.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
When will he return?
Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
He's not a bad guy. For a king, he's actually... he cares, in a way. So, he's not too bad. His enthusiasm, oh god, does kinda remind me of a puppy dog? Like, he does seem a little bit naive in that way. But, so long as all Hao pays, I'm happy.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
You sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do.
Don't sound too disappointed about it.
I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Oh, bye.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Thing is, he didn't really seem to be taking the Darkspawn seriously at all, so the second option does fit in here perfectly.
True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us.
Wow, that's...
I know there is an archdemon behind this,
bad news.
but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
If that's the case, then maybe we should move quickly.
Yes, we should proceed with the ritual.
What do you want me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business.
Puppy sitter.
The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Okay. So, there's a lot of things that happened. And many more things that are going to happen. But, for now, this is where we are going to end our adventure. And, yeah. Next episode, we're going to take a look around camp, see what's happening, what we're going to be doing. Could be an interesting ride, you never know. So that's it for me, guys. If you have any tips or tricks that you feel I could maybe use during the game, feel free to tell me about it. Leave a comment below. If all the help can be appreciated, because I've never really played with a warrior in this game, so it's a bit of a new experience for me. I played a rogue archer / dual weapon specialist, so this is really a bit new, the whole tank feeling. But I hope all of you have a wonderful day or evening wherever you might be, and until next time, see you later.